What's up, Internet people? How are you doing today? Welcome to the Lucid Clock, terror and delight of the universe. China has 5,000 years of history, and that's something that you foreigners will never be able to understand. And I think this is really interesting because it's like the go-to argument for every Chinese person. You as a non-Han Chinese have no right or place to comment on anything that happens within the Chinese-speaking world.
My father is Chinese. Me too. Me too. My son.
你有儿子?
Yes.
My son here learning.
Oh, learning English, Chinese.
Chinese. Okay.
Even if it's happening in your own country, you will not understand because you don't have 5,000 years of history. This is irritating to say the least for a lot of people who, fluent speakers who've grown up or spent a long time, decades of their life living in a Chinese-speaking country, or China. The 5,000 years of history means that every argument every Chinese person ever says is always right, despite the fact that they have hugely contrasting opinions within the Han Chinese sphere, Taiwan and China being one of them. Let's just talk about what culture is exactly. Let's just get this straight. Like, culture is not something that a group of middle-aged men sat down with a pen and paper and planned out what culture was and what culture we were going to have. Culture is something which happened by accident. Okay, and this is something that happened by accident over many years. It was influenced by the environment, economic climate, diseases, fires, wars. Superstitions and religions also were born out of this. And culture is something which is constantly, it's transient, it's constantly changing, it's liquid. Old culture is continuously being booted out of the way for new culture. Han Chinese culture 5,000 years ago, whatever it was then, is not what it is now. And that goes for every country and every culture in the world, including mine. I don't go around talking like Shakespeare because I was born in England. Words have changed their meanings, completely changed their meanings. The same words have changed their meanings. And the language and the way it's written has changed its meaning as well. Really think you would say that about the Egyptians, would you? Or that they've had 8,000 years of history? Because their culture has changed a great deal over the years. The Egyptians that built the pyramids and had the hieroglyphs, they're not the same people. It's changed a lot. You don't see people walking, you don't see the pharaohs walking around anymore. It's not something which is fixed, like solid state. It's fluidity, it's fluid, it's liquid. If someone wants to express an opinion about English culture, I wouldn't say it's not you. You have no place to do that because it's England has all this culture and you're not English. Look at your appearance. That would be considered incredibly racist in England. It's not in China at all. It's considered a completely normal thing to say and everyone says it. All the different parts of China, they have their own dialects. When you say dialect, I'm a fluent Chinese speaker. I've been able to speak Chinese for over 10 years, well over 10 years. I can't believe the difference between the languages and from the north and the south and the east and the west. It's not an accent, it's a language. People can't speak Mandarin in these places. They don't have a common language. People from the north and from the south, they can't understand each other. This is more like you'd expect from two Europeans who meet each other, one from the north, one from the south. Maybe they do, people in the big cities, the educated class in all these cities can speak Mandarin, and there's the TV language, of course. But there's a huge variation in culture, and the shape of China has changed over the years. So to say that China has 5,000 years of history, it's a bit of a stretch. But anyway, if you think I'm wrong, if you want to tell me why I don't understand anything, let me know in the comment section below. If this gets a lot of views, you'll find it's because you got angry and you got triggered by it, not because I'm an important person, because I'm not. So if I touch something inside you which pissed you off, see you next time, guys.
我去哪里啊？
我是中国人，我爸也是中国人。你为什么喜欢你的祖国？因为你的祖国是英国吗？是美国吗？对吗？
你是在问我吗？
你们
This night happy. This okay?
我是喝多了，我喝多了，
Drink is
没有问题。
no problem.
No problem.
我喝多，
Yeah.
但是
Can I drink with him?
我没有一
I
点
know what I'm doing.
不礼貌的行为。
对。
我 gentleman，we are gentlemen。